Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, play that music. Let it play. All right. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Music. Music's going to come up today in the one of the themes, and I think you'll find it rather interesting. If you like music, you'll like this news. We've got some good news for a change, as I often say. Or don't say too often. Enough, I guess. Yeah, it's odd in the world of nutrition, health, and whatnot. There seems to be more negative news than there is positive news. Maybe that's just the news generally. Humans seem to... What are you looking for there, buddy? Did you lose your watch?
No, I lost the back to my mouse.
Crawling around on the floor? What are you doing? You look in a panic? You got...
No, I'm not in a panic. I lost the back to my mouse.
Okay.
For, to do work and stuff.
All right.
I don't want the batteries falling out.
Okay. Yeah, so a lot of negative news. We'll try to give you some good news today. Yeah, optimistic messages. Enough bad news all the time, all over the place, right? Who needs it? Glad you could stop by today. And things I'm going to share with you, hopefully you'll find these useful. Some may be obvious to you. Some maybe not so much. And you're always invited, and more than invited, I really like for you to call the show anytime you want. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. And yesterday I walked into one of my colleagues' office here at the iHeartMedia complex, and sitting on his desk was this brochure. It's called Media Guide 2016-27, Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and it's entitled Eat Right. So I picked it up. I wanted to look what was in it. I've seen this before. This is the new one. And then on page 17, they had the 10 red flags of junk science. And if you listen to the show with any regularity, you know I'm always referring to stories and studies and rely a lot upon the science of health, wellness, well-being, generally, nutrition specifically, and science with whatever we're talking about on the show. It's okay to have an opinion, but is it informed? Is it based in some sort of context of support? The politicians maybe have the luxury of saying things and they don't have any support for what they're saying. Around here, we can't do that. Right?
Right.
We can't expect you. I mean, I'm thinking that the listener and the viewer of Let's Talk Nutrition has higher standards.
We stick with facts, right?
Well, I don't. You know, one person's fact is another person's fiction. You understand that, right?
Especially with politicians.
Thank you very much. So, you know, facts, you would say, well, facts are facts. Yeah. That's how you interpret those facts. So nevertheless, I got this. This was interesting. I want to share this with you. I think this is good. They said, and I'm quoting them, with several other health professional organizations, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is a member of the Food and Nutrition Science Alliance. That sounds like they're pretty legitimate, right? And this outfit has compiled a checklist to help consumers evaluate nutrition science and product claims. This is good. This is a list of 10. 1, be wary of 1, recommendations that promise a quick fix. You know, like lose 10 pounds in 10 days. 2, dire warnings of danger from a single product or regimen. I deal with that crap around here all the time. You know, if you take fish oil, you're going to die. Be wary of. Number 3, claims that sound too good to be true. Boy, how true that is. Take this and you'll live to be 100. Really? Number 4, be wary of simplistic conclusions drawn from a complex study. Amen. I keep saying, and I get, some people say you shouldn't do this. And what they say I shouldn't do is I tell people how difficult this stuff is and how complicated it is. But I'm always trying to find some way to communicate the complexity. But if you get too simple-minded about it, that's what it is then, simple-minded. So you got to be careful of these simplistic conclusions. Be wary of. Number 5, recommendations based on a single study. Amen to that one, too. What's interesting about science is that it's flawed. Why is it flawed? Because human beings conduct it. That's why. Think statistical models, research designs, and all those things are what they are, things. But it's human beings who make choices about them. It's human beings that use them and manipulate them one way or another, right or wrong. Sometimes, just because you're a mechanic doesn't mean you know how to fix the car. Just because you're a scientist or a researcher doesn't mean you know how to do good research. So putting all your money on one study, don't do it. Because tomorrow another study is going to come out and contradict that one. You say, but this is science. Aren't they, to quote my producer, aren't they supposed to just deal with the facts? Sometimes they don't know what the facts are. That's, theory, hypotheses. They're trying to find out what are the facts. And so you can't rely on one study to draw a conclusion about what you're going to do for the rest of your life. That would be, forgive me, stupid. Be wary of. Number 6, statements refuted by reputable scientific organizations. You get this outfit that has this fancy name, and it sounds like, there are a bunch of brainiacs around there. They could be a bunch of crackpots for all you know. Don't go. don't. Some of these places that claim to be universities, they're not. Be mindful. Don't, statements refuted by reputable scientific organizations. You should be wary of that. Because they have agendas. Again, science is practiced by people. They're called scientists. They have biases. They have prejudices, just like everybody else. They're no more objective than you and I are. In fact, sometimes they're less objective, and they let all their stuff get in the way. Be wary of recommendations made to help sell a product. Be wary of recommendations based on studies not peer-reviewed. In other words, we did this study in my garage. Me and Joe. We collected some data. It wasn't submitted to any journal, and you had peer review. You had a bunch of peer reviewers on there to take a look at what you did. Be wary of number 10, recommendations from studies that ignore differences among individuals or groups. It's good, this is a good list. All science is not good science. Some of it isn't that, in fact, what they said on this list. Junk.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body, healthy inflammation response. An ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local fine health food store.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. Neocell, the true science of collagen. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I look off to my left and I don't see Stephen. Who's that? Who is that behind the glass? Oh, you're there? Oh, you're training. You have access to a mic? For those of you listening, I'm talking to Stephen. You can't hear him yet. He's going to grab a mic. Stephen is one of my producers. Josh Vazda is the other one. It's Josh's birthday today, Stephen.
Yeah, yep.
Does he know? Did you know that? It's Josh's birthday today.
Okay.
I was just about to say, do you think he really cares? He doesn't care.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Thanks,
How old are you, by the way, Josh?
36.
Okay.
I asked him if that was his waist size.
That's 40.
So, what's your favorite Mozart piece, Stephen?
The Fifth Symphony, because that's the only one I can actually come up with.
I thought you were going to give me one of your ironic answers. You know, like what?
No, I know a few Beethoven. I don't know names, but I do know the name of the Fifth
So
Symphony.
you do listen to classical.
I'm a little cultured.
Josh,
Not at all.
what's your favorite? Don't hang up, Stephen. Stay there. What's your favorite piece of music by Strauss?
I have no. I don't listen.
You don't even
I don't listen to any
You
of
don't
it.
even know who Strauss is, do you?
No, I thought that was like beef stroganoff or type of food or something.
You guys are embarrassing. Stop it. When am I going to learn? Well, the reason why I ask is there's a study this morning that's trending, and it deals with music. And they found that that music has healing powers. And this was an interesting study, Stephen. There were 100 people in the study. Half of them were exposed to music for 25 minutes. And then they were subdivided into three groups. They were recorded music by either Mozart, Strauss, or the pop band ABBA. You remember them, right?
Yeah, I've got them on my phone. I'm an ABBA guy.
Outstanding. So the remaining 60 were the control group. In the true experiment, you always have to have a control group, and they just listened to nothing. They just were silent and rested. I'll be darned. You know what they found? The music of Mozart and Strauss lowered blood lipid concentrations and heart rate. Unbelievable. Whereas no substantial effect was observed for the songs of ABBA. So if you're expecting some health benefit, other than making you feel good.
I was going to say, they're an upbeat kind of band, so they
Yeah.
at least make you happy, maybe kick some endorphins in.
Yeah.
Raise blood pressure, maybe.
All musical genres, even ABBA, resulted in notable lower cortisol concentrations. This is interesting, how music has that kind of effect. I mean, we certainly know that it has a psycho-emotional effect. It just makes you feel good. You play the music. I mean, what would you do driving to work without your music, right, or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. I think music taps into us more than we know as far as what it does to our brain and
Absolutely.
just the melodies and how it deals with synapses and neurons and all that kind of stuff. And
But it's the way we live. It's part of our life. I mean, we remember our events in our life via music oftentimes, don't we?
And of course, there's the stories of people that have been in comas that when they come out of comas saying they heard a song that was being played to them while they were sitting in a coma. Nowadays, a lot of women, when they're pregnant, will put on even classical music around like little headphones around the bellies, and they play that music for the baby. And there's been studies that say that they come out, smarter or something. But
surgeons will play music. Many surgeons, I know one in particular that plays music while he's operating. He plays jazz in the background all the time.
Yeah, and all walks of life with that. Josh probably could attest to this, but there's a lot of people that gamers that play games that turn the volume down of the game, and they have music that they play to. They're not listening to the game. It just keeps them in a certain zone and a certain focus. Locks you in.
Some people use it as an identity music.
Of course. Well, it turns out when you do a little bit of research, you find out that even in classical antiquity, music was used to improve the performance in the athletes during the Olympic Games, which is intriguing. Studies have investigated and I'm quoting now from the article from the actual study where I'm reporting on. Studies have investigated the influence of music in music in the setting of different clinical symptom conditions, surgical procedures, or in pain management and palliative medicine. Oftentimes, people who are in pain for one reason or another, chronic pain, music seems to provide some comfort and make their plight more manageable. So this was interesting. Lowered blood lipid levels, lowered heart rate, and cortisol levels. Mozart and Strauss. How about that? Play your music. I wonder what polkas do to people. When I was a kid, one of the first bands I played in was a polka band. The musicians were phenomenal. They were great technicians. They knew their stuff. And I was just a little kid. And that was one of my first gigs. I was playing in a polka band in Pittsburgh. That's how I started, weddings and whatnot.
Polka to me seems like it's the equivalent of food item, fruitcake. So like the music world, it's the fruitcake of the music world.
That's why he's back there, you see.
Yep.
Stay tuned. We got more of this. It's coming your way.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. 877-897-8255. That's a toll-free number, and you can call that number coast to coast. Bread, perhaps, is one of the most widely enjoyed, sought-after, consumed foods on the planet. Nearly in every culture, bread, I mean, what's a meal without bread, right? And it's amazing how we have been able to screw that up and making bread that, I don't know what it is. It gets so processed. I mean, all bread is processed. The minute, even if you wash a piece of fruit, technically, it's been processed. So all bread is processed. There's processing and then there's processing. And so we end up getting into a lot of trouble with some of these breads. Now, there was a story trending this morning about bread and how it can pose a health risk for people generally, but for people with type 2 diabetes or who are pre-diabetic. And I would say for people who are on a diet, trying to manage weight. Now, despite all that, and notwithstanding some of the books that are out there right now, Grain Brain, Wheat Belly, and whatnot, where their argument is made against eating these kind of carbohydrate. I don't buy into that argument, I want you to know, by the way. Bread does serve a good purpose and can be made in a way that is healthy and grown. The grains can be grown in a way that are healthy. Whole grain breads, not whole wheat, whole grain breads are high in fiber, for example, like oats and bran. And in this article, they were talking about how it can be probably the best option for people with diabetes. Now, some people like to make bread at home. My mom used to make bread at home. So did my grandmother. So I was, I loved being around in the kitchen when they were doing that. And making bread at home with specific diabetes-friendly ingredients, they said, can help reduce the impact of bread on blood sugar levels. See, that's where the problem comes in. This is a carbohydrate. It gets broken down into glucose. The body does not like to have a lot of glucose in the bloodstream because it stimulates the pancreas to release the insulin, and then the insulin is a hormone that transports the glucose to the cell, opens the cell, and pushes it into the cell so that it can be used for energy burned in the mitochondria and metabolism. Now, there are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 diabetics, they have the issue of not being able to produce insulin because the cells have been destroyed that would help make the insulin. And so they have to have an insulin pump on all day long, or they do the shots, whatever. Type 2 diabetes is the most common form of diabetes. And it's the easier one to prevent and manage. You can do that with lifestyle changes and, of course, medication, pharmaceuticals, and nutraceuticals. When you go to the World Health Organization, they'll report that there are over 422 million people who have type 2 diabetes worldwide. That's a lot of people. So nutrition then becomes generally an important strategy in managing diabetes. And carbohydrate becomes sort of an anathema to people with type 2 diabetes because it just jacks your glucose level and insulin levels, which contribute to all sorts of problems. But again, all that being said, in this study, they found that the whole grains were better. Why? Because of the fiber. When they make bread and they strip out all the fiber, and it's like eating a sponge, that's not good. And I prefer the dark grains, rye bread, and so on. I love that. And if you can find a bakery where they really just make the bread in a wholesome way, you have struck gold. Now, and just because it may be a little healthier than some of the other breads, that doesn't mean that you eat a half a loaf with it each meal. Moderation, of course. Now, if you're interested in knowing whether you're diabetic or not, there are some low glycemic foods that contain a little bit of carbohydrate or don't have any carbohydrate in them. That'd be things such as green vegetables, nuts and seeds, meat, small berries. I mentioned berries the other day on the show yesterday. This is berry season. Then there are medium glycemic foods. Most fruits, because there's fructose in fruit. Fructose is a sugar. Whole grains such as brown rice, oats, and whole wheat. Those are medium glycemic foods. They will boost your glycemic load a little bit more. Then you got these high glycemic foods, and you want to put them down and walk away from them. White bread, refined grains, white potatoes, and sugar. Those will ring you up like a pinball machine. Now, high fiber foods, usually, that's what you want to look for. And then in health stores, and even now in traditional grocery stores, you can buy flaxseed meal, chia seeds, wheat bran, oats. These are good. Bakers, in this article, say they usually want to replace 1/4 of regular flour with an equal proportion of the other healthier ingredients. For example, they said, if a favorite bread recipe calls for 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of flour can be replaced with a half a cup of flaxseed meal. It's a good idea. Swapping out all the white flour for whole wheat pastry flour is also a good idea, they said in the article. So I'm not one to tell people don't walk away from those grains. No. Don't do that. Go for the whole grains. Do it in moderation. And I want to give attribution to Brandon May, from which the story was taken. We come back. What about eating in the dark?
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' Pledge of Integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, BSN, finish first, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Today is Josh's birthday. Yeah. Doing all right with that? You feel okay about being 36 years old?
It doesn't bother me at all, man. I'm totally cool with being 36.
You should be.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. That's young.
I embrace the gray.
Let's go to Largo. Talk to Steve. Steve, welcome to the show. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening too.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. I'd like to hear your comments on brominated flour. They use bromine in the flour in order that the machinery cleans up better. So when they give the machinery a wash down, it cleans quick and easy. But in the meantime, all of us get to eat bromine.
Well, bromine is found in the Earth's crust, not in the bread, not that crust. It's found in the Earth's crust, and it's found in seawater in various chemical forms, it turns out. And bromine is also found as an alternative to chlorine for people who to keep their pools at the proper pH, I guess, whatever.
Yummy.
Products containing bromine are used in agriculture and sanitation and as fire retardants. Okay. What else can I tell you about bromine? Some bromine containing compounds in the past were used as sedatives, drugs that, make people calm or sleepy. These drugs, however, are no longer on them. They don't do that anymore. They stopped doing that. So, to your point, you don't like the idea that they're cleaning the machines with bromine. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, as I understand it, they put it in the flour. And they mix it in with the flour.
Brominated bread?
Yes, brominated flour.
How did you learn about that? I'm curious.
Well, I was watching a TV show and I heard it referred to, and the very next day I was eating some pumpernickel bagel, and right on the label it said contains brominated flour.
Some bakers, it turns out, some bakers like to use brominated flour because it does what? It produces a glutinous dough that endures rigorous processing, so they can really mess with the ingredients. Some people claim, and I don't know if this is true or not, that brominated flour is possibly a possible carcinogen. And in fact, this is true, is banned in many countries.
Well, I don't want to be eating this stuff. Criminy sakes. I'm 63 years old, and I got to learn about my brominated flour after all these years.
Isn't that terrible? That's what happens with the, chemicals are what they are. They serve us well, and they can also do a lot of damage when they start to process these foods, and they start in doing all kinds of chemical, what they would consider it magic, but maybe not so much.
Well, thanks for the info, Doc.
By the way, fast food companies use brominated flour. You know why they use it? To make the baked goods look better. It somehow makes the baked goods look better. They'll use rolls made with potassium bromate, and those rolls they rise a little higher, and they display a finer crumb than breads than made without it. So they're using it for appearance purposes as well. But isn't that? I mean, it's stupid to do that because it's not healthy to do that.
How could it possibly be healthy?
No way. Exactly. And they do it anyway because they're trying to make the product look better, smell better, or taste better. And
it's got to be approved by the FDA. They just can't. The Food and Drug Administration has to have approved it. You just can't go putting stuff in flour.
Potassium bromate, now, that compound is banned as a flour and food additive in Canada, the United States, Europe, and other parts of the world. That's a little different compound, potassium bromate. So the Food and Drug Administration allows standardized levels of potassium bromate in flour in the amount of 20 parts per billion. That's how much they allow in there. It's supposed to be 20 parts per billion. So to me, I don't even want a microscopic amount. So
I don't either. It's not that important. For whatever reason they're using it, it's not that important.
Do you like to eat bread?
Right now, my favorite thing is a pumpernickel bagel with a Fuji apple.
There you go.
It's a really good mix, a really good.
You like that?
I enjoy.
Yeah. Well, thanks for raising this issue. No, I've never met the word brominated flour never came out of my mouth on the show until you brought it up. So that's why we encourage people to call. I can't remember and talk about it. I don't know everything either, so that's why I need a little help.
It's a new vocabulary word out there, boys and girls, and it doesn't mean you have a new special friend.
No, it's not your special friend. Stay away from brominated flour. Thanks.
That's right.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much. Okay, today's your birthday, Josh. Are you going to go to dinner?
No, I'm going to go see a concert, actually.
Okay. Yeah. You've been to dinner, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had romantic dinners? Have you had these romantic dinners where you go with your girlfriend or your wife or whatever?
Actually, recently, yeah.
Okay. Did they have the lights real bright, or was it?
They were pretty dim.
Pretty dim. I didn't even get to the story. I came across. Maybe I'll do it at the top of the hour, in the next portion of the show. Something. You can't. Cornell Food and Brand Lab. I keep telling you, they do all these unique studies. They did a study about the lighting in a restaurant and how that affects food choices.
I can't wait to hear this. You teased it before the last break,
I know.
and I walked out trying to get it out
every
of you.
Morning every morning when I get up and I start producing this show, I learn something every single day. Unbelievable. You can't. It's exciting. Who would have thought? By the way, remember the study I reported on out of that lab, the Cornell Food and Brand Lab? They said the weight of the waiter affects how much food and what kind of food you order. I'll reprise that one.
Yeah, that one was pretty interesting as well.
The weight of the waiter. Yeah. If you got a slim waiter or more robust waiter, it'll affect your food choices.
And you don't even know it's happening.
Exactly.
Don't even know.
It's like being in a relationship. You don't even know it's happening.
We're just riding on a roller coaster.
Yeah, who knows? We'll be back on Let's Talk Nutrition. Tim Mount will be my guest. He always has interesting things to say. He's going to help you look beautiful. You'll see.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by today. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you're just fumbling with the radio while you were driving or something, don't change the dial. You never know. We might say something that could help you. And it's free. How about that? No charge. 877-897-8255. I give that number out frequently. Please use it. That's why we're here, like talking to you. And Steven's here today. Brian. Josh is here today. Today's his birthday. He's 36 years old. And he's worried about aging.
Not in the least.
Not in the least. Of course not. And Tim Mount will be my guest, and we'll bring him on in a second. Restaurants. Okay. Who doesn't like to go to a nice dinner, right? That's nice. These romantic dinners, in fact, are even nicer, right? They're a good idea. That's a good idea. And usually when you're having a romantic dinner, they don't have the lights real bright. Everything is
candlelit.
Yeah, dark. Dim,
set the mood.
Dimly lit. Set the mood. Exactly. Well, somebody got to put the kibosh on this crap. These researchers with enough time in their hands, they'll investigate anything. And coming out of the Cornell Food and Brand Lab, yet again, bright lights, healthy choices. Dark lights, not so much. Oh, you can't make this up. Diners are 16 to 24% more likely to order healthy food when they're eating in a well-lit restaurant. When they're dining in a dimly lit restaurant, they better stay alert. Why? Because there would be more of a tendency to order unhealthy foods. Scroll down and show the photo, the little cartoon there. Cute. Yes. It turns out dining in dimly lit restaurants is correlated to eating slowly, which is good, and ultimately eating less than in brighter restaurants. But does the lighting also impact how healthy we eat? So when you're eating in dim light, you will eat slower, and you'll tend to eat less. But the bad news is when you eat in dimly lit restaurant, you have a 16 to 24% more likely chance to order unhealthy foods. Let me turn that around. When you're dining in well-lit restaurants, you have a 16 to 24% chance of ordering healthy food compared to eating in a dimly lit restaurant. So there's some benefit to eating in a dimly lit restaurant. You'll eat slower and you'll eat less calories, but the food maybe not so healthy. I don't know. This study comes out of University of South Florida. And Dr. Biswa said, we feel more alert in brighter rooms and therefore tend to make more healthful, forward-thinking decisions. Okay. This is interesting. Now, when you're in the restaurant, not only you have to worry about the lighting, But then there's the waiter. And again, I'm not making this stuff up. This study also comes out of the Cornell Food and Brand Lab. The waiter's weight will have an impact on what you order. What they found, in a word, the heavier the waiter, the heavier the meal. You can't make this up. I mean, seriously, I reported on this once before. Diners order significantly more food when they are waited on by a server who's a little heavy. Yes.
Is it because you're more comfortable?
I have no clue. How do you hypothesize that? I have no idea. Diners are also order more alcoholic beverages and desserts when they're served by a heavier waiter. How many people listening would ever have put that together?
Never.
Not I.
Nope.
Whether I was waited on by a thin waiter or a heavy waiter, it never crossed my mind.
Nope.
I'm surprised they didn't do a study on gender. Whether, does the gender of the waiter make a difference? I don't know. So what are you supposed to do? So in other words, if you eat in a dimly lit restaurant and the waiter is heavy, you're pretty much...
Yep, you're done for.
You're done for.
Call it in.
Call it in. You're done. You're going to eat unhealthy food with the lighting, and you're going to eat more food with the heavier waiter. You better stay home and eat the pizza. You'd be better off.
And the lights, as you said earlier.
Right. As I said, if it's dimly lit, you're going to eat unhealthy choice. You're going to make unhealthy choices. And if the waiter's heavy, then you're going to even eat more food. And yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool to sit around with the Cornell and Food and Brand Lab and just watch them brainstorm ideas for studies?
They have a lot of fun over there. That's
Fun.
That's Dr. Brian Wansink's outfit. They have a lot of fun. I've said that. I bet those graduate students working in that lab are having a ball.
Can you imagine those sessions, though?
Oh, it's fun, man. It's fun. They do such unique studies. Tim Mount's my guest. So, Tim, when last time you were in a restaurant, was it dimly lit and was the waiter a little pudgy? Tim? Where's Tim?
He's eating in the dark.
Tim.
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right.
So when you were in a restaurant last, was it dimly lit and was the waiter too heavy?
Not that I can remember. I think I went to pho, the Vietnamese soup, and pretty brightly lit, pretty lightweight server, and fairly healthy food, actually.
Would you have ever thought of those kind of correlations that I just reported on? Seriously.
I have no idea how they come up with this stuff. I never would have thought of that.
Well, apparently at the Cornell Food and Brand Lab at Cornell University, they think about these things and they do the studies. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, when we wonder what things are having an impact on us, we don't even realize it, right?
I don't know if I pretend that I'm not as influenced by outside forces as I think I am, but I mean, I don't see myself being as influenced by the weight of a server. I don't know, but I guess it happens. I mean, study has.
They did the study. I mean, they had a random sample of people. I mean, the data are what the data are. I mean, I don't know if I'm influenced by the weight of the waiter and whether the room is lit darkly or not or brightly. I'm just saying, I find this stuff rather interesting.
Next time I'm going to rummage through the fridge, I got to make sure all the kitchen lights are on so I make good choices, right?
And dine with slim people and can you imagine going into the restaurant and say, could you please turn up the lights and send me a waiter that's a little thinner? They throw you out of the joint. They throw you and say, you need to go home. You're a little too tedious for us here. We don't need your business. Go home.
Oh, man. I wonder if it's going to influence the hiring practices of all the managers.
It shouldn't.
The restaurant.
It shouldn't. That'd be discriminatory. You're not going to hire somebody because they're a little too heavy. Can't do that. You can't fire them for that either. That's wrong. Can't do that. Shouldn't do that. So how are you doing? How are you anyhow?
Good.
You sure? Are you
just
sure?
Got a haircut.
You got a haircut?
I just got a haircut, and I actually had an interesting experience there. I went to a new lady who's never seen the top of my head before, and very first thing she says is, wow, you have really healthy hair. And I didn't even know how she could judge that. She said, I'm running my fingers through hair all the time, and yours just appears really healthy to me.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out how you get this healthy hair. Even a new hair cutter recognized that Tim has healthy hair. I wonder how he did that. Maybe he's rubbing some magic oil in his head every night or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Tim Mount. He's with Neocell. Might have something to do with the C word, collagen.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes. Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone-nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. Neocell, the true science of collagen. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Tim Mount from Neocell, educator for Neocell, is my guest today. Just a little anecdote. He said he went to get a haircut, and the first time he went to this hair cutter, what do they call them today? Cosmetologists, hair cutters, hairdressers, I don't know. Whatever term they're using. And the lady commented to him, "Gee, you have such beautiful hair. You have healthy hair." Were you surprised by that?
Yeah, it wasn't the first thing I thought I would hear out of her mouth. It kind of caught me off guard. And I went, "Oh, really? I didn't know there was, healthy hair." She said healthy, very healthy hair. And I as a guy, usually think thickness and how much I have. And she said, no, it's really healthy. I went, oh, that's kind of neat.
Well, it turns out that, healthy hair, luxurious-looking hair, that happens from the inside out, right, Tim?
Yeah, I think that hair health isn't just, for guys, especially how much you have. It can be the actual look of it, whether or not it's snapping and breaking. All of that is directly related to the internal health of your body. And, of course, hair grows out of skin. 75% of the skin is made of collagen, and collagen actually has a capsule around the root of the hair and directly influences how healthy that hair is, how well it's anchored into the scalp, and how much nutrients get into that hair root when it's being produced. So you can actually have thicker hair, and it can stay anchored in there so you retain your hair longer.
Turns out that thick, strong, shiny hair, there are basically three elements that will make that happen: keratin production, blood flow to the scalp, and collagen. Unfortunately, by the time you're 21, at age 21, all three of those start to go down. They start to become diminished, unfortunately. And by age 30, then you can have thin hair, weaker hair, duller hair, no hair. What's the term, Josh? What's the term?
Hair free.
Hair free. That's the politically correct way of saying it, instead of
I like
bald.
that.
Yeah, the gentleman is hair free, not bald. So, you think it's the collagen products that they're infusing into your body every day through, at Neocell? Is that what you think it is?
Well, you know what? I don't do anything else for my hair health. I'm not using any special shampoo. Honestly, I don't really take hair-specific supplements. I've just been taking Neocell products for the last 5.5 years since I started working for the company. There was kind of a neat test that I heard about one time, and it really went to show how well it works to have collagen, a strong collagen matrix in your skin and retaining your hair. If you just grab with your two fingers and you pinch your hair right at the scalp level, if you pull pretty hard, almost to the point that it's hurting to pull the hair out, if you yank on your hair, most people, and then you just kind of pull it along the shaft of the hair, most people will have, especially guys in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, will have 4, 5, 6 hairs that have come out just from that pull. And I heard that test, and I went, wow, you know what? I'm going to try that on myself. Not a single hair. I never get anything. And I went, wow, man, it really does anchor that hair into the scalp. It just stops that weak root from falling out. So it's kind of a neat test. I think the listener should try that on themselves if they're worried about their hair going away. It's if they're becoming hair-free.
Yeah. We came across that expression. We all busted out laughing. Hair-free.
I love it.
Yeah, it's politically correct now. Just so we don't assume anything, when the audience is always growing, so always new listeners and viewers to the show. What is collagen in a word?
Yeah, collagen is a protein. It's the second most abundant substance in your body behind water. It's basically a series of fibers that are woven together in your tissues that hold your tissues together. I like to say you'd be a puddle on the floor without collagen. And so in the skin, it's 75%. It's really what holds your skin together. It's the matrix of your skin. And when we're talking about hair health, it's just kind of a capsule surrounding the root of the hair that is also involved in the transport of nutrients into that hair shaft.
Right. Collagen, you're right. It makes up about 75% of the skin. You find collagen in joints. Collagen makes up about 70% of the cartilage in joints and up to 90% of the tendons and ligaments around the joints. Collagen is involved with your arteries, too. I mean, all connective tissue in the body, collagen is implicated, is it not?
Yeah, connective tissue, so any joint issues, especially as we get older, our joints kind of degrade. They're more easily hurt or injured. I know that was happening with me for sure as I get into my late 30s. But, there's a lot of other things that collagen do that we don't normally talk about.
And that
digestive health is one of them.
What is it?
Digestive health.
How so?
There's been a number of studies that show, if you, say, have an ulcer or something and you eat through that very outer layer of your intestine, underlying there is the collagen matrix that holds that intestine together. And they found that if you want to heal any of those issues in your gut, you have to heal the collagen first. You have to heal that matrix first, and then the problem starts to go away, and it really rapidly increases the recovery time from any digestive disturbances. That's kind of a neat thing. There's a lot of studies out there that are random on collagen that you go, oh, that helps with that too.
Bone health, a lot of people, say, well, I take calcium. Well, that's a good idea. But if you talk to bone specialists, they will tell you that collagen makes up about 30% of your bones, so it's even important for your bones. It's what makes your bones pliable, okay? And it serves as binding sites for calcium, by the way. So if you're taking a lot of calcium, but you don't have very much collagen, there's nothing for the calcium to bind to. We'll come back. We'll talk to Tim some more.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
talking showing whatever you may be doing. I'm talking with Tim Mount, educator for Neocell. You know, if you just, you know, if you were listening, you sort of get the idea that collagen is important. And unfortunately, collagen production starts to diminish around age 21. Some researchers have it even earlier than that. They'll say 18, well, or whatever. But we do know pretty much that by 40 years of age, the loss is about 1% per year. And you're thinking, oh, that's no big deal. It is a big deal because collagen, diminishment of collagen production, wrinkling of the skin, weakening of the hair, loss of bone mineral density and bone pliability. Just generally, your connective tissues are compromised. So you got to keep your collagen production up, and Tim has some ideas about how to do that. Right, Tim? Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. I think that taking a collagen supplement is the most effective way that you can help with your overall collagen health, and that really affects everything. I think a lot of people think about collagen for beauty, but it affects bones and joints and cardiovascular system, digestive system, your eyes, all of that stuff. Basically, a collagen supplement reverses that slowdown in collagen production, so it stimulates the cells that produce new collagen and makes them work faster. So if you've been dropping in collagen production, as you mentioned, you can bring that production back up, and then basically you rebuild your tissues internally, and that's how it does all this amazing stuff to reverse the signs and symptoms of aging.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how many different SKUs the company makes, or how many, let me use everyday language, how many different products you all have?
I think we're up to 19 now, but we have some international stuff as well.
Uh-huh. What are the top three, if you know?
The Super Collagen line of products, it was the first ever introduced to America back in the mid-1980s, and it actually remains the number one seller. So we have our Super Collagen powder and our two sizes of tablets, the Super Collagen Plus C tablet.
That's the most selling of the product.
Yeah, and then actually our beauty bursts have shot up to number 4 in the category. So the top 3 are the powder and the 2 tablets, and then our beauty bursts, which are kind of like soft chews, almost like if you want to say it, a healthy starburst, where you have collagen, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C in a really delicious chew. So people find that very convenient these days. They can, keep it in their car or in their purse or at their desk, and when they're feeling a little snacky, they have a beauty burst and get their nutrients in.
Mm-hmm. Do women favor one product over another compared to men?
It's funny. I think a lot of guys like the beauty burst. They just aren't sure if they want to admit it. It's really an individual decision. We make so many delivery systems. We have powders and tablets and liquids and chews. All of those basically get to the person and how they like to fit their supplements into their daily routine. So whether it's guys or girls, I don't know if there's a main difference. It's really about how they, like it. Some people, like my father, can't swallow pills, so they prefer powders and they can drink it down very easily. Some like the convenience of chews. Some like the taste of our pre-made liquids. It's really kind of up to them.
Does one delivery system provide better absorption into the cells than others?
Yeah, I think that's kind of a common misconception about all supplements. I think there's a generalization out there that maybe liquid is a better form than, say, a powder or a tablet. When it comes to collagen and hyaluronic acid, actually, as well, they all have about the same absorption rate, within a couple of percentage. So basically, we guarantee at Neocell our tablets dissolve within 12 minutes of being ingested, and they start getting into the bloodstream right away, which is about the same amount of absorption as you would get with a powder or a liquid. So it's really about the delivery system and how they like to take it, because I think, as we all know, if you don't like taking a supplement, you're probably not going to take it long term, and that's important for collagen. But if you do like it, if you look forward to it, or you don't mind it at the very least, you're likely to stick with it. So we just kind of recommend, don't worry about the absorption part of it. It's all going to be very effective. How do you like it for your own life?
Are you allowed to share with consumers, when they call the company, any of their personal testimonies? First of all, do people do that?
I have people, especially at shows, when we do trade shows, running up to us and giving me hugs. Oh my goodness, my hair looks so much better. A lot of people kind of confidentially tell me medical things where it's helped this and that, and obviously I'm not allowed to talk about that stuff. But we have it being life-changing testimonials, literally, where whatever the problem is, it's at least helping in several different ways. And some of it is beauty, and I'll have people come up to me and say, "Oh, look at my skin. I've been taking it for a year or two, and they look really good. They look really vibrant." And a lot of it's, guys, it's hair, and I think they just kind of confide in me. My hair actually stopped falling out. So that's the one thing that I really noticed, and it wasn't something I thought would happen, but over a couple of years, it's really made a difference.
How many years have you worked for the company?
A little over 5.5 years.
Okay. Is there one single thing you've really learned that's on a personal level in doing this work with the company, with Neocell, and selling of and the marketing of and educating about collagen, that has really made a difference for you? Something you've learned?
Well, I think just as a personal testimonial or something that I noticed is that I don't have to suffer from old injuries. I was a martial artist for basically all of my teens and 20s, used to teach judo and jiu-jitsu, and the joint benefits are usually what have people coming back. I think that's the biggest thing that I've noticed is a lot of people start taking collagen, say, for beauty, for hair, skin, and nails, and they continue taking it because it makes them feel better. And for me, I'd injured almost every joint in my body. My left hip, I counted one time. My left hip is about the only one that I've never injured. And I'm going to the gym and I'm active again. And for a while before I started working with Neocell, I started to be hobbled. I wasn't moving around. I wasn't as active because my joints just hurt from all the stuff that I put my body through in my earlier years.
So I know you're working for the company to make a living, but on a personal level, it has changed the quality of your life and your health.
Absolutely. Yeah, without question.
Interesting. I'm thinking a lot of people come up to you and hug you at these shows because you're a good-looking guy.
Maybe that's what it is.
I'm just kidding. Well, it could be both. It could be both. We'll come back. We'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL. DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds To laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Energy, energy, and more energy. Everyone needs it. But did you know you can get the energy you need quick through the powers of wild forest extracts? Wild chaga and birch bark were a secret source of energy and power for Russian athletes years ago, making them unbeatable. Now you too can experience real energy and power like you've never dreamed possible. Wild chaga is the world's top source of SOD, superoxide dismutase, that critical enzyme that blocks the aging process and keeps your cells healthy. Wild birch extract is the world's top source of betulin, a natural sterol needed by every cell of the body. And healthy cells mean a healthy you, and a more powerful one too. Chaga birch bark is also good for your heart, healthy cholesterol, and even helps build healthy arteries. No wonder it's known as the king of all herbs. So take your Chaga Charge tea with wild birch bark every day and Chaga Max capsules from North American Herb and Spice and get that maximum energy you need. Also available in liquid as Chago Power Drops. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, BSN, finish first, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. We do this every day around this time. Right answer, $25 supplement gift card. Tim Mount is my guest from Neocell. We've been talking about collagen. And it's an important protein in the body. And it turns out, too, is as we age, as well as our diet and lifestyle, will have an impact on collagen production. And it's meaning collagen production declines. And that's not a good thing for all the different reasons that we were saying explicitly or implicitly in our conversation. Here's the question. Its main the connective tissue takes, makes up an important part of our organs. Connective tissue is critical. Its main protein is collagen, all right, as we were pointing out. Here's the question. What percent of all the proteins of the body is collagen? I'll just give you two choices today. 20 to 30% or 30 to 40%. What percent of all the proteins in the body are collagen proteins? 20 to 30%, 30 to 40%. Right answer? Again, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. 877-897-8255. 877-897-8255. Tim, welcome back.
Hi, thanks.
You were talking about this connection between collagen and the gut. It turns out that collagen is it's in the interstitial fibrous tissue. I guess what I was trying to get at here, my question is, what is it about the gut? How does the collagen get implicated in the gut? Is it I'll let you explain.
Yeah, well, the gut has something called epithelial tissue on the lining of it, say the inner lining of it, and that's the initial barrier. But when there is something like leaky gut or ulcers, that type of thing, that initial barrier gets eaten away or broken. Underneath that is a series of fibers, collagen fibers, that hold the rest of the intestine together. And that is what has a lot of destruction once it's exposed to things like digestive fluids or fermenting foods or even just foods that scrape through. So the initial barrier is obviously a problem that you need to fix if you have any digestive issues. But any type of destruction or issue with the gut eventually usually leads to the collagen being degraded as well.
What I was thinking, couldn't it happen this way? Couldn't collagen, could there sort of like be a breakdown of the collagen matrix in the gut, and that could start to contribute to a sort of a degradation of the intestinal tract itself?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, there's kind of the reverse way that it happens where collagen is naturally declining in your body anyway after your 20s, and that just contributes to the weakening of the entire digestive tract, including how well the smooth muscles can move food through the intestines. There's just so many different ways that it affects it. Basically, any mechanical functioning of your entire body, that means the movement of your bones and joints and muscles, the smooth muscles pushing food through the intestines, anything that you're doing where you're moving, collagen is absolutely at the foundation of that. If you don't have strong collagen, your body doesn't function correctly in many, many different ways.
Let's go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Jimmy, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on, Jimmy.
Yes.
How are you?
To be here.
How are you, man?
I'm good. And yourself?
One day at a time, Jimmy. That's how I'm doing. We do it one day at a time. I'm just curious. We've been in Tuscaloosa a while now. How long have you been listening to the show?
Oh, me roughly about a year and a half. I just moved down here from Birmingham.
Oh, from Birmingham, Alabama. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I have to kind of in and out at work, but I get in and out listening, and a lot of times I get a chance to hear a lot, and sometimes some days I don't. This day I kind of called up maybe 30 minutes of it, but
oh, that's good.
Interesting topic.
Well, we enjoy bringing the show to you and to others, and we appreciate your listenership. So let's see if you can win this $25 supplement gift card. What percent of the proteins in your body are collagen? 20 to 30%, 30 to 40%. What do you think?
I think it's 30 to 40%.
That's good. Good enough. Right answer. You won a $25 supplement gift card, so you got rewarded for listening to the show today. How about that?
Sure, thank you.
Yeah. So you working right now, are you? We catch you in the middle of...
Yeah, I'm at work right now, Doc. Yeah.
What do you do for a living, man?
I'm actually food processing. We kill chickens.
What? You're a food processor?
Yeah, it's a chicken plant.
Oh, man, that's tough work, brother. Yeah, that's tough work. God bless you. Well,
yeah.
Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you the best, and continue to listen to the show. You can call me anytime you want.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Tim, thank you for coming on today. This topic, believe me, I get more questions about collagen since you've been on. People are always asking me about this collagen business. So you're inspiring interest and really causing people to think about it and want to do something about it. You know, not everybody gets up every morning and thinks, well, I got to improve my collagen matrix today. But you help with that.
Well, thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure, Dr. Darko. I'm glad that I can help turn people on to this. It's really an effective supplement. It helps people's lives beyond what I ever thought. So I'm glad people are interested.
Absolutely. Neocell, the true science of collagen. Take their products. Go to their website, neocell.com. Why? Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. See you tomorrow.